I'm Delilah from the Holistic Enchilada, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing all of my skincare favorites. So I actually have quite a few favorites. I was starting to set aside products for this video and I realized that I have too many. So I'm going to talk about my favorites right now, like what I'm actually using right now in this season. I mean, I don't really, like where I live in Central Florida, so it's not really fall. I mean, it's still really hot. It's really humid. I'm pretty much using the same products year round. Once it gets into like the actual winter where the temperature is like in the 60s, that's our winter here in Florida, then I will use more moisturizing things, but I still have a few months before that happens. So I'm just going to share with you my current favorites. Some of these are affordable, some of these are more expensive. Remember that I get the Petit Vour box, which sends a lot of expensive products, but because the box is only $18, I get to try all these really pricey products that I would never buy and use them until the bottle's completely finished. And a lot of these become my favorites, and I may repurchase them depending on how expensive they are. Oftentimes they're just too much. But I really encourage you to subscribe to the Petit Vour box if you are new to clean beauty, or if you like getting, like if you're a product junkie, you know, you get so many new products. If you like discovering new skincare brands, I think the cost of $18 a month is worth it. It's less money than I would spend going out and trying different products on my own. You know, each box comes with a value of at least $65, if not more. You usually get 4 or 5 products. And I find that, like, I'm going to share with you how many of these products came from Petit Vour. I would never purchase them, but they last me several months. So it's definitely something worth it. And I do have a coupon code for 25% off your first box. So I'm going to post all that info below if you want to sign up. Okay, so on to the products. For face wash, my absolute favorite face wash is Alder New York, the Everyday Face Cleanser. I love this because it has no scent. Really hard to find sometimes. No essential oils in it, so it's not irritating at all. But it also has glycolic acid in it, which my skin desperately needs because it's dry and I have a lot of scarring, or not a lot of scarring, but my skin scars very easily. Every time I get a breakout, and I get at least a few every month, I get a scar. Even though I don't pick at it, I always get a scar. So I have hyperpigmentation, and this really helps with that. It helps remove the dry, rough patches. It helps exfoliate my skin so that all the products that I apply after are actually being absorbed. And it's really affordable. $28, this has lasted me a whole year. I bought this last November, and today is November 4th. So, and it just ran out like the other day. I already placed my order for the next bottle. So this is my favorite face wash. Makeup removers, I like to use cleansing creams and cleansing oils. So I have 2, and these are not ones that I would repurchase because they are very expensive, but I love them. So the first up is the Leilani Pamplemousse. This smells amazing. It melts everything off, even stubborn Cloven Hollow lip stains, which nothing else takes off. And what's the other thing I have? I also have this like water resistant mascara that this is the only makeup remover I have that actually removes it. So this is definitely worth the price. I just know of other products that basically do the same thing. They're just not as luxurious. I mean, this is worth it because it's just such a beautiful experience with the whole scent and the texture and all that. But you can get the same thing, like the same function, at a lower price. But anyways, I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. I also love this Honua, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Pakai cleansing cream. I got this in Petit Vour, and I've had it for 2 months now, I think. So you can see I've used a little more than half of it. I thought I was going to hate this because it smells a little bit like rose, but I like it a lot. I like how it's nice and creamy, so I put it on my skin when it's dry, massage it around, and then I add some water, and it just like melts all my makeup off. It smells nice and soft, and I can follow up with a cleanser, and I don't have like that greasy feeling left over, you know? Oh, yeah. My favorite thing about this cleansing oil is that it rinses off. It's not one of the ones that you have to use like a hot washcloth to wipe it off. This, once you rinse it off with water, it's completely off your face. So no oily residue. All right, serums. Let's talk about serums. I have quite a few serums. This one is running out. This is my Blissoma Smooth A Plus Correcting Serum. There's an acne serum. And I love this serum so much, and it's like $40, so it's not super expensive, and I'm definitely going to be purchasing this. This was gifted to me by the brand to do a review a while ago. I can't remember. It's lasted me a long time. I just use 1 or 2 pumps twice a day. Not the whole month, for about 2 weeks out of the month, because I don't break out the whole month. But I think it works really well. It helps fade away my scars. I like that it works well with other products, getting layered with other products. I don't get that pilling that I get with some other serums, and then I can put my makeup on, and it's just a nice base. It has a nice light scent. It does its job. It keeps my acne at bay. So that's my favorite acne serum. Okay, I love the Leilani Aloha Ambrosia Morning Elixir. I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it. I actually bought this, and I bought it because I got a sample and I loved the scent and the texture so much that I purchased it. But I don't know if I'm going to purchase it again. It's I love it. I honestly do, but it's just so expensive. I just can't justify it. I have such a hard time spending money on skincare products and makeup and stuff like that. I can't, but anyway, it smells beautiful. It layers beautifully over all my other products. I use it last, and I like that it's really lightweight and thin, and it absorbs, but it helps to give me just a little bit more moisture that my skin needs. So, not sure if I'm going to repurchase this. I'm going to go without it and see if I miss it and no, but it's definitely a favorite of mine. I love it. I use it every day. I've had this for 6 months, maybe. It's been a while, and you can see, I mean, it lasts a long time. I guess it's worth it. Okay, I think those are the only 2 serums I have on hand right now that I'm actually using, so simple. I have a ton others, but I'm not really using them, so I'm not going to talk about them. Alright, toners. These are new to me. I recently learned about the benefit of toners for dry, dehydrated skin, and I found the perfect toner. And this is Legiham's Grow Hyal B5 toner. They rebranded recently, or they were purchased or something, and now it's just called the Hyal Grow Toner, and it's like a different color. It looks a little bit different packaging, and I think the brand is now called Dr. Spherical. So I'm going to link to it below. It's not that, it's a little bit pricey. It's like $35 or something for the bottle. I have had this for about 6 months. I use it twice a day. This has made the biggest difference to my skin's moisture level compared to any other product that I have tried. I love this. It's like, you can see the texture. It's not watery. It's more like a gel, and it absorbs right away. It doesn't really have a scent. It's not irritating. It's made with a blend of different types of hyaluronic acid. I think that's why it works so well. And since my skin is so dehydrated and dry, this is filling in that gap, whatever, it's giving my skin what it needs. And so I'm going to be repurchasing this product many times because it works so well. Okay, creams. Accure's Seriously Soothing Cloud Cream. This is my favorite cream to use at night or during the day if my skin is extra dry, but I pretty much just use this at night. It's very similar to my other favorite cream, CB Skin Labs Calming Moisture. I find this is a little more of a matte finish than the CB Skin Labs is. Maybe slightly less moisturizing, but this is like 40 something dollars, and this is like $12. So I think for the price, you're getting way more bang for your buck than the CB Skin Labs. But they're both greats. They're both favorites. If I'm in a pinch and I don't want to spend a lot of money, I use the Acure. But if you want to spend the money, and this has a little bit more healing properties in it, it's great for redness, then the CB Skin Labs is good for that. It actually lasts a really long time. I usually buy one a year, and I think this 2 ounces is $48, and I've had this for about 6 months. It's about halfway done from what I can tell. This thing is almost done. So they're just 2 different price points. This is going to be higher quality, works a little better, more moisturizing, but if you're looking for something more affordable, Acure. They're both great. Now for daytime, I really like the Burt's Bees Daily Moisturizing Cream. It's moisturizing enough. It's got just slightly matte finish, not too much. It's not greasy or heavy or anything. It's thin enough. This one is for sensitive skin, so it doesn't really have a scent. A slight scent. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't really smell. It's not strong or anything. It's just like a very light scent. I don't know. It smells clean, I guess. Anyway, I use this every day. Works great. Super affordable. You can find it pretty much anywhere. Okay, some of my favorite masks. I've talked about these before. I love Andalou Naturals Glycolic Mask. This is a pumpkin mask. This is really affordable. You can get it in a lot of places. It's a exfoliating mask because it has acids in it, like glycolic acid and some other things. It burns a lot when you apply it, so you're gonna have flushed skin after, but works really well for brightening your skin. Okay, Leilani Honey Love. This is what I'm definitely gonna be repurchasing. I love this. This is like a facial scrub. It's got little microdermabrasion crystals in it. It's made with honey, obviously, so not vegan. You can kind of get an idea of the texture. Smells beautiful. I feel like it makes my skin feel really nice after I use it. It's nice and smooth. It gives it a really good exfoliation, and then all the nutrients in it just help make my skin look a little more vibrant. And my other Leilani product that I have purchased, and I will purchase again, this is Kalima Coconut Cream Cleansing Powder. I love this cleansing powder. I use it as a mask, actually, to deal with my acne and hyperpigmentation. It fades my scars very quickly. It helps dry up my acne very quickly. And this is actually a little pricey, but as you can tell, I've had this for 6 months and I have used maybe a quarter of it. So it's definitely worth it, and it doesn't dry out my skin. It's the only clay mask I have ever tried that doesn't dry out my skin and make me feel all like I want to rip my skin off when I'm using it. So I love it. Let's move on to body products. Oh, wait, before I forgot, my vitamin C powder. I love this stuff. This is super stable vitamin C. Neogen, this is a Korean brand as well. You dissolve this powder into any product, toner, serum, cream, whatever you want, mask, and you have a vitamin C product. So this is great for brightening, revitalizing, and hydrating skin. Hydrating. I didn't know vitamin C was good for hydrating. It is. It makes a big difference when I use it. I try to use it a couple times a week. Okay, so on to the body products, like I said before. My favorite deodorant, and they just came out with a new packaging, really. Lone Body. This one, this is the Bold line. I like mint. I've tried mint and I've tried lavender. I'm not a lavender fan, but ultimately the mint, I think, fights odor better than the lavender does. I'm not sure why, but it does. So this is the old packaging, and it basically squeezes through these little, it reminds me of like the gel secret deodorant. I don't know if you can see, maybe if I pull it back a little more, there you go. You can see like the little thing, so you twist up and it pops through. Sometimes too much comes out. You can see it coming out there. So some people were complaining that, I don't know, I've never had trouble with this, but I guess it was getting stuck, it wasn't coming up properly, they were having trouble applying it. So they have now come out with this package, just like a lotion. It's the same exact product inside, and then it comes with this little silicone thing. So you basically apply like a pea-sized amount, and then you just massage it around, and then you rinse this off. So you don't have to use your fingers, which is great. And I love this deodorant because it is the only one that doesn't make my underarms brown, that doesn't give me a rash, and that I don't stink at the end of the day. It's made with sea salt. It has some coconut oil, shea butter, jojoba oil, spearmint oil, tea tree oil, and sodium borate. So no baking soda in here, no arrowroot powder, none of that stuff. And the texture is just, what I love about this is the texture. It dries. You put it on, you wait about a minute, and then it's dried. It's like a gel deodorant. So it's not like all the other natural deodorants I've tried where you feel kind of creamy all day long. I hate that like wet feeling of the deodorant like smushing around under there. Oh, that's so gross. So I really like this one because it actually makes me feel, or it actually dries. Now, because it's not an antiperspirant, which no natural deodorants are, you're going to sweat. That's normal. Your body's supposed to sweat. So it's the whole antiperspirant part of conventional deodorant that's a problem. It's blocking your sweat glands. That's not what you want. You want your body, you want to allow it to sweat. So these deodorants don't have that. they're not blocking your sweating, so you are going to sweat. So don't expect to switch to natural deodorant and stay dry. What you're trying to look for is something where you're not going to stink. So this is the only one I have used. I have tried like 6 or 7 different brands, and I have always been the type of person that has had to put deodorant on twice a day. Even when I use the clinical strength stuff, like the Secret back in the day, I always had to apply it the second I get out of the shower at night, and then the first thing in the morning right before getting dressed. And that is still the case with these, even more so. Make sure that you're applying it twice a day. If you're trying natural deodorant and it's not working, try applying it more often. I've never had to apply it more than twice a day. I always apply it in the morning when I get dressed, and I apply it when I take a shower at night. So that's always worked for me. Okay, another really great brand that I love is Lather. They have a bunch of my favorite products, body products. One is this foot cream. This is their lavender and eucalyptus. I'm trying to get out of the way so you can see it. Foot cream, and I use such a little amount of this that it almost looks full, but it's just a nice, nourishing foot cream for my really dry feet that I have here, and I wear sandals year-round, so I need to have hydrated feet. I like it because it's not like a thick, heavy balm like a lot of foot creams are. It's like a lotion, but it's really moisturizing. So I put it on and I can walk around after a few minutes. I don't have to like put socks on so that I don't slip around on the floor. It's not like that. They also have this bamboo lemongrass body scrub. I love this scrub, so does my husband. It's foaming, and you can see here, I mean, it's really gritty, but it's a foaming scrub, and that means no oily, disgusting residue in the shower. Love that. Okay, they also have a foot scrub, but I can't find it. I thought I had it here. I don't know where the foot scrub is, but the foot scrub is really good too. And then I also recently found this foot peel mask, and this is amazing. If you've ever tried one of those foot peels before, it's basically the same thing, but a natural version with better ingredients. So you put your foot into, like, this comes in a package. It's like a plastic sock. I hate that it's plastic, but it's basically a plastic sock with like a serum on the inside, an exfoliating serum, so it's like acids. It has lactic acid and a couple of other malic acid, lactic acid, a couple other things, salicylic acid, and then you leave your feet in these socks for an hour, and then you take them off and rinse off your feet, and then like a week later your feet start to peel, and it's disgusting. And then you have to hide your feet for like a week so nobody can see them because it's gross, and you have to vacuum around your house as you walk around. 2 new products to me. This is from the Everyone brand. I bought their soap because they were on sale at Sprouts. Okay, so they're not like the cleanest brand. They have phenoxyethanol. I'm not sure there's anything else in here that would be... Yeah, I think that's the only ingredient in here that's of any concern to some people who like to avoid phenoxyethanol. Other than that, this is a super affordable brand, and this soap is really good. I've had this for 3 months, down to here. The whole family's using it, so definitely worth it. I also picked up their lotion at the same time, and you can see I'm only here. I don't use it every day, even though I should. This one has silicone in it, or dimethicone in it, which I know some people try to avoid, so like letting you know ahead of time. I don't mind if it's not on my face, and even in certain things, like I don't mind if it's like in a lipstick or if it's a product that doesn't break me out, so I'll have to test it out. I don't mind using dimethicone. So this does have dimethicone, and I think that is the only problematic ingredient in here. Phenoxyethanol. Like, I think all their products have phenoxyethanol. Yeah, everything else looks clean. And this is a wonderful lotion. I use it on my body. Okay, I don't use this on my face. This is hand, face, body. I use this on my body, and it works really well, and it feels really nice. I mean, I love the way that it leaves my skin feeling. I don't know, it feels different from any other lotion that I've used. Super soft and smooth, but absorbed. I don't know, I really like it. So Everyone, great brand. Yeah, so that's it for my skincare favorites. Let me know if you've tried any of these, and I'd love to hear what some of your skincare favorites are in the comments. I'm going to be filming a makeup favorites next week, so look out for that video next week. I think my schedule is going to be 2 hair videos and 1 green beauty video every week. So I'm going to try to aim for 3 videos a week. This week I'm sick and I'm traveling, so I am not doing 3 videos. I'm only doing 2. But next week I should be up to that schedule. So just letting you know ahead of time what to expect. Alright, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out my resources on my blog. I've got a couple of free downloads related to green beauty, makeup, skincare, hair. So I will link that below for you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like more content on clean beauty and curly hair, then please subscribe to